yeah. So you're gonna want to, pivot yourself a little bit more toward Rafi,
Mm-hmm.
and then, just look at him the whole time.
Right.
Hard as it is. All right. Why don't we do a test run? Why don't you say, what makes the holiday food delivery for Maori team so important?
The reason that the holiday delivery is so, I gotta look at you, okay, is so important for the organization and for the community is that it really has a chance to bring the community together on one project and to all pitch in together and a common goal and to feed a lot of people for these two holidays.
How's it sound? All right, why don't you do me a favor? You want to take that sticker and put it on your backside somewhere?
Sure.
Or just rip it off. Either way works. Yeah, toss it to me. I'll take care of it. Thanks. I'll get it. All right, you ready to go? Let's do it again.
One second. So if I don't like the train of thought that I'm heading, just stop and I'll just start again.
Right, because he's gonna cut it out.
Yeah. Okay.
So feel free to just.
I got to remember to look at you though. It's so distracting to.
I know.
Yeah, and just make sure to kind of try not to sway back and forth at all. Just like try to plant your feet. You can
Plant
move
my
your hands
feet.
and, as much as you want.
Don't
Just
move
make
your
sure-
shoulders.
Don't move my shoulders. Got it.
All right. Ready? What makes the holiday food delivery for Maori team so important?
The Maoka team's food delivery, which happens twice a year for the high holidays.
Start over.
Okay. What makes the food delivery for Maoka team so important is that for two holidays, for Pesach and for the high holidays, we're able to bring the community together for one purpose, one goal, which is to pack and deliver food for needy Jewish folks throughout the Chicago metropolitan area.
How many people receive food packages from Maori team?
For each holiday, Maoka team packs food boxes enough for 15,000 people. And that's throughout the community, in suburbs from the north down to the south in the city of Chicago.
Why is it important that people support Maori team?
It's so important for the community to support Maori team, both in terms of volunteering and donations, because
Take two. It's great so far.
Yeah, it's good.
ready? It's so important for the community to support Maori team and its efforts for both of these holidays every year, because it gives the opportunity for the Chicago.
Start over. Your eyes are shifting. Here's what it looks like on camera.
Really?
I wouldn't trust you.
You can tell this is not my profession. Okay, hold on.
Very hard.
The question was, why is this important, right?
Yeah. Why? Let me pull it up again. Why is it important that people support Maori team?
It's so important for the community to support Maori team's efforts, because what we do is we tie the whole community together. We give the opportunity for Chicago's Jewish needy to celebrate the holiday in a meaningful way and to have kosher food to help do that.
What does? Okay.
Yeah, no, I like that. Yeah, we can.
What does Maori team do with the money?
Maori team raises money from donors throughout the community. We take $18 checks, and what we do is buy all the food. All our food we have to buy. It's not donated, and
Is the light okay coming this way?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Oh, it does? Okay.
God, it's right in your. Really, it's okay. The sun's right there.
Oh, yeah, he does. A little glow.
Yeah.
an ethereal glow.
Yeah. So what does Maori team do with the money? By the way, you're doing great.
Thanks.
The eyes are set. The
I'm
shoulders-
trying, man. I'm trying. I'm learning. I'm thinking my feet, my eyes. Okay. Maori team purchases all of the food that we distribute. So these donations, big and small, whether it's an $18 check or something bigger, all goes toward the purchase of food.
Great. What would happen if Maori team did not receive the donations?
Maori team is, 1 second. Maori team is totally reliant on our donors and the gifts that they make every year that supports our organization. We buy all our food. We don't get it donated, and so these donations are crucial. If we didn't have the donations, we would not be able to conduct our deliveries for the 2 holidays, and up to 15,000 people for each of these holidays would not be able to have the food that we provide and to celebrate the holiday in a meaningful way.
That was excellent.
Good. Yeah, that was
Really good.
Yeah.
Let me ask you another question that I've asked you before. What makes the holiday food delivery for Maori team so important?
Each year, Maori team delivers food for 2 holidays, Pesach and the high holidays. And it's so important to the recipients who get our food, but it's just as important for the volunteers who show up at the warehouse and who pull up in cars to make those deliveries and to meet the trucks at the various buildings where we deliver food.
And we already did. Well, let me ask this one last time. What does Maori team do with the money?
Maori team purchases all of the food that we give out. So all of these donations and gifts that are made to us each year go directly toward the purchase of food.
Great. Do you think we need another take on anything for a second?
I think that was good.
Okay, because we're asking the 2 other guys. This is just a practice run.
Okay.
What makes the holiday food delivery for Maori team so important?
I think what makes the holiday delivery for Maori team important is the way it engages the community, as much as providing food to the individual recipients that get the food boxes that we provide. We incorporate.
Let me take off your glasses.
Yeah.
Thank you. You don't need to see.
Well, it may make it harder to focus, but I'm okay. I'll figure it out.
Just look in my direction.
Okay. Okay.
What makes the holiday food delivery for Maori team so important?
The holiday food delivery for Maori team, I think, is important for a number of reasons. Obviously, we provide food so that families and individuals who need a little help are able to observe the holidays in a traditional and ritual manner. But I think as important is the way we engage the community in terms of the volunteers we receive that come to the warehouse and help us pack, that help deliver the boxes, and engage families so that the children learn the value of tzedakah and mitzvot at a very early age.
How many people receive food packages from Maori team?
Well, currently we deliver about 4,500 actually food packages, but we actually deliver larger amounts of food to certain families, large families in the community. We also provide food to certain organizations that have community seders or community Yom Tov meals, such as Hillels that service college campuses, or Chabads and other service organizations in the community.
So collectively, how many people receive food packages?
We estimate that approximately 15,000 people.
Okay.
Okay.
Estimate.
We estimate that the food that we provide feeds approximately 15,000 people each holiday, whether that's elderly individuals or large families.
Let's do that one. How many people receive food packages from Maori team?
For each holiday, Maori team delivers food packages that feed about approximately 15,000 people. from elderly individuals to large families, and as well as organizations around the community that have community seders and Yom Tov meals.
Why is it important that people support Mayo Chitim?
I think Mayo Chitim serves a unique spot in the community service aspect of the Jewish community, engaging people in acts of mitzvot, as well as serving people in need. I think that's the most important mission that we have. And I think there's no other way to have that personal connection or one-on-one interaction between volunteer and recipient in our community.
What does, I'm going to ask you that one more time. Why is it important that people support Mayo Chitim?
I think it's important that people support Mayo Chitim because of the multifaceted service that we provide to the community. Engaging community members in acts of kindness and mitzvot, as well as serving the needs of people in our community who need a little help.
What does Mayo Chitim do with the money? Hold on a second.
I thought that was kind of nice.
Oh, you liked it? Sorry. What does Mayo Chitim do with the money?
Mayo Chitim uses the money that we get from our donors to buy food, and really that's 95% of where the money goes. Most of the other things that we have, boxes and warehouse use, are all donated by different organizations. So 95% of it goes to actually purchasing the food that goes to the recipients.
What percentage of the money collected goes toward administrative expenses?
I don't know that.
Oh, well,
What
I
it-
assumed
what
it was
it-
5%.
Okay.
But if you said 95%, that's fine. We don't need to dwell on it.
Okay.
What would happen if Mayo Chitim did not receive the donations?
Well, if Mayo Chitim did not receive the donations that we currently get, we wouldn't be able to serve the community. There would be a lot of people who wouldn't be able to ritually observe the holidays. And it really, our mission is more than just food. It's really about ritual continuity, or continuity of ritual observance.
Let's ask that again.
Okay.
What would happen if Mayo Chitim did not receive the donations? And look at me.
Okay.
You're shaking.
I'm trying. I can't see anything. If Mayo Chitim didn't receive the funds that we get to purchase the food and deliver our food packages, there would be a number of people in the community that wouldn't be able to ritually observe the holidays. We know from experience in talking to recipients that sometimes they have to either decide to pay rent or buy matzah for the holidays.
What are the different ways to give to Mayo Chitim?
We can accept donations from volunteers and donors as regular cash donations. We can receive donations of appreciated stocks. We have the ability to receive a bequest. There's any number of ways. Sometimes we also can accept in-kind. It's too confusing.
Let's do it again. What are the different ways to give to Mayo Chitim?
Mayo Chitim can accept donations in the form of cash, in the form of appreciated assets, or from a bequest from a donor. Is that it?
45,000 pounds of chicken, 10,000 challahs. What are some of the items we purchase with the money? I'm coming up with a question on the fly. Can you give me some estimate of how much food Mayo Chitim delivers each holiday?
Well, each holiday we purchase about $300,000 worth of food. To give you an idea, that we're purchasing somewhere in the neighborhood of 10,000 chalot, 45,000 pounds of chicken, 25,000 pounds of apples, and a variety of other foods, gefilte fish, matzo ball soup mix, all the things you would need for a ritual dinner for either Passover or Rosh Hashanah.
That was perfect. You covered up our absence of data.
Okay.
That was very well done.
Okay.
I'll even give you your glasses
Thank
back.
you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, guys, here you are.
How do you volunteer for Mayo Chitim?
Listen, Mayo Chitim and volunteering for this organization and for this day, I think, is really important. Not only do we want to see a community come together, but oftentimes that there are holes and gaps that people have that, frankly, we want to see filled. And so the fact that a community can come together to make sure people around the holidays especially have food on their tables and are able to celebrate with family and loved ones is really an important thing to do.
How is how do you see Maori Team's mission fitting in with how do you see Maori Team's mission fitting in with other government subsidy programs?
Yeah. Well, when I look at it, when I look at Maori Team and the work that they do and how it fits in with, for instance, a larger government mission. I mean, the government can't do everything, and frankly, they can't fill in all the holes and the gaps, and that's why this organization does such a fantastic job to ensure that people do have food around the holidays and make sure that everybody is able to celebrate. And that's why it's so fantastic to go behind these walls and to see people rolling up their sleeves and actually packing food and making sure that it gets out and distributed. It's really a fantastic thing because the government can't do everything, and where they can't, we really rely on social service organizations and organizations just like this to be able to pick up the slack and to be able to make sure that people have that opportunity.
Got it. That was good. Anything else you want to say? Anything you want me to ask you?
Whatever you know, I'm good.
All right, it's not that long of a video. Thank
No,
you.
thank you.
Let's try that one more time. Go ahead and say test 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Look at how stupid we are. All the facts that we were looking for that last interview, right on that assignment it was.
Oh, that's so funny.
All right. They don't even need to write them out.
I'll get a shot of it too.
Oh, good. That's perfect. That'd be great. All right. How long, or not how long? How far did you have to come to deliver to pack food today?
Well, I came from the south side of Chicago, 92nd and Colfax. That's
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I came from 92nd and Colfax to South Chicago. That's how far I came.
And why did you decide to? Why do you volunteer for Maori Team?
Well, I volunteer because everyone needs to eat. I don't like to see children, especially children, hungry. So that's why I decided to do this.
And what exactly do you do when you volunteer for Maori Team?
Well, whatever they need me to do, that's exactly what I would do. I would load the truck or even pack the box.
Give me that answer one more time.
Whatever they would need me to do, I will pack the box or load the trucks.
Need a few clips. We might only use 3 seconds of it, but
Okay.
that's fine. Thank you.
Not the bottom, so I can like hook my, because I have a problem sometimes of using my hands.
Oh, you can talk with your hands.
Okay, and okay.
Yeah, you can't move your hips.
Plant your feet.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Just make sure you don't sway. But you can talk with your hands, yeah, for sure.
okay. So I'm so Jewish. Jewish, Italian, we're all like.
Yeah, I'm Italian, so
Yeah, there you go. See,
It's all the
I
same.
went to Italy and I actually found, I knew what they were saying. I didn't speak a word of Italian, but I knew what they were saying, and they thought that I was the devil. And how did I know that what they were saying? Because they used their hands, and I was just like, I can
That's
understand. But they actually said, "You must be the devil. How do you
Right.
know it?" Because I knew what they were saying.
That's
But
wild.
I didn't speak a word of Italian. But honestly, they spoke with their hands, and I was just like,
It's the same.
you speak Jewish.
It's just a different
Jewish
dialect.
Italian, exactly.
And then, yeah, just make sure you're both looking at Rafi the whole time. Did you already go through all that?
Yeah.
Okay, never
But
mind.
you can go through it again.
Yeah, I mean, just look at him the whole time, and then whenever he asks you a question, just rephrase it in the answer.
Oh, and tell them about the delay.
Oh, yeah, and then just make sure to leave about the 2 to 3 second delay from when he asks you the question to when you answer,
Okay.
because we're cutting him out entirely,
Got it.
if that makes sense.
Mhm.
We
Okay.
don't want his voice to kind of overlap yours.
I get no love.
Yeah, we don't want Rafi.
All right, tell me when.
1 second.
Voice check?
We're good.
Okay. So, just for practice, tell me how long how long have you been doing Maori Team for?
Oh my gosh. How long?
Well,
You've been doing it for a lot longer than I have been doing it.
yeah, I started in like it's talking to her. I started in 1987 maybe, and had a break when we moved away, and then came back once I had kids, and we started doing it again. So,
And what have you done for Maori Team since you started?
pretty much everything except behind the scenes ordering food and so forth. But I've been out doing the assembly line, delivering. Now we do more administrative registration, checking people in. So it's a great organization.
And I have been working with it probably for over 10 years, where I've just been helping out. We started out delivering boxes with the kids, and then I was lucky enough, Dina brought me in to the board, and now I'm on the board with her. And we, still we do kind of everything. Go-to girls. Whatever they want us to do. We are more on registration, but if they want us on the line to pack, we're there. Wherever they want us, stuffing, which I did last weekend. It's all good.
How were you introduced to Maori Team?
I'm not actually quite sure. I think that I just found out about it.
Wait, take two. You got to repeat the question.
Oh, that's right.
How were you introduced to Maori Team?
I'm not quite sure how I was introduced to Maori Team. I think that actually some friends of mine were doing it, and they invited us, and so we just then started delivering boxes. I think that we actually started in an apartment building, and then went from the apartment building. Then we went to delivering boxes, to the houses, and it just rolled from there.
Why is it important to you to keep volunteering for Maori Team?
For me, why it's important is I feel like I am giving back to the community, and it's an instant giving back. I see how my efforts are helping out other people, and how other people are really getting food and being able to celebrate the holidays the way that my family is able to celebrate the holidays, and really enjoy it. And that gives me and my whole family an amazing feeling of giving back to the community.
And why do you do it, Dina?
I like to be involved in Maori Team for the same reasons Melanie said. It's a way to give back. Really, what's great is it's the community all coming together, from the people who do the delivering to the recipients, and we're really one cohesive group. And what I loved about it was that it was something that my children from a pretty young age could be involved in. So to me, it's like a win-win for everybody.
What would you say to people who are considering volunteering for Maori Team?
For anyone who's considering to volunteer, I think there is something everyone can do. So if you aren't as mobile, there are jobs that you can do inside the warehouse, to working on an assembly line, doing deliveries. We could use any kind of help at all, so everyone is welcome.
So to follow up with Dina, I've actually have my parents working in there right now, and my dad is on the line, and my mom is helping to stuff envelopes because she can't really stand, and they have a place where people can sit. My son actually was on the line earlier today, and he's now with my husband delivering boxes to 4 apartment buildings, and my other son is coming later on, and he's going to help out with bulk deliveries. And I'm here all day. So it's, as I agree with Dina, we're all here just to help out.
Great. Terrific. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's go for it. Why do you volunteer for Maori Team? And look at me.
We actually volunteer because we're doing this with my son for his bar mitzvah project.
And why is it important to contribute, to volunteer for Maori Team?
I actually have to say that we have volunteered and gotten more out of doing this because we've learned more from the people that we've met in doing this process and how important it is to give back.
Great. So when I ask you a question, repeat
Sure.
the question and your answer.
Okay.
Everyone. And move a little closer toward me, but maybe stick your arm out of the...
Okay.
Oh, he's good? Okay. How long, and wait 2 seconds after I ask the question, how long have you been volunteering for Maori Team?
I've been volunteering this is my 28th year.
volunteer with?
My family. Ironically, today I have my wife, my parents, and a brother of mine, and my son.
And why have you been volunteering this long?
Because it's just
You got to repeat the question. Wait 2 seconds, then give the answer and the question.
Okay.
The question and the answer.
Why I've been doing it for 28 years because the feeling that I get is unbelievable. I do it twice a year. I do it for Pesach, and I also do it for Rosh Hashanah. And I've turned down a lot of my friends to it, and they get the same feeling. There's nothing better than delivering a box of food to a family and seeing the expressions on their face. It's memorable. And
why do you do it with your family?
Because I want them to show them to give back. I do this with my family because especially with my kids, they've been doing it since they're like 3 and 2 years old. And they see, we went back in the day, we used to go down to the inner city, and they saw some homes that in some places that were somewhat challenging, but they went and we delivered the food, and it was just, they got to appreciate what we have.
Awesome.
Look at Rafi.
Ready? Tell me, why do you volunteer?
I enjoy seeing the faces on the family, how they enjoy us. They give us candy and stuff like that, and I just think it makes me feel good.
Okay, give it one more time, but wait for 2 seconds after I'm done. So why do you volunteer for Maori Team?
Because I enjoy seeing the face.
One more time. You gotta wait. You gotta repeat my question to the
You got to
answer.
repeat the question to him.
So I volunteer for Maori Team because.
I volunteer because.
Wait till you answer the question.
Okay, so wait 2 seconds after, and then why do you volunteer for Maori Team? Now repeat it and the answer 2 seconds later. Go.
I volunteer with my children because I enjoy seeing the faces on the people that we deliver the food to.